Morning versus evening workouts. Fitness fans have debated this forever. Some swear by the energy boost of a sunrise session, others say they perform better at night. But what does the science really say? Today we'll break down the pros and cons of both, so you can find what works best for you. Training in the morning has a few clear advantages, and for many, it's the secret to unlocking their fitness potential. First, and perhaps most famously, is enhanced fat burning. When you wake up, you're in a fasted state after not eating all night. Your body's readily available sugar stores or glycogen are lower. This encourages your metabolism to tap into a different energy source, your stored body fat. In scientific terms, your respiratory exchange ratio, or RER, is lower, indicating a higher percentage of fat being used for fuel. This is why so many people swear by morning cardio for leaning out. As one early riser put it, "I just feel sharper and more efficient when I get my run in before breakfast. It feels like I'm starting the day one step ahead." Second, building an unbreakable habit. Knocking out your workout first thing means you conquer the most important promise to yourself before the day's chaos can intervene. This taps into a powerful psychological principle, the cue routine reward loop. The cue might be your alarm clock or the gym clothes you laid out the night before. The routine is the workout itself, and the reward? That incredible post-exercise feeling, the endorphin rush, and the quiet satisfaction of a goal achieved. Research consistently shows that morning exercisers have greater long-term consistency because this loop becomes neurologically ingrained. It shifts from a daily decision to a powerful, automatic habit. Third, the profound impact on mental clarity. Exercise is like a natural cognitive enhancer. It boosts key neurotransmitters like dopamine, which is tied to motivation, serotonin, which regulates mood, and norepinephrine, which sharpens focus and attention. This chemical cocktail doesn't just make you feel good. It actively sets a positive, productive tone for the hours that follow. You're not just getting a physical workout, you're priming your brain for better problem solving, increased creativity, and greater resilience to stress throughout your workday. But it's not without its challenges. There are drawbacks to consider. Your core body temperature is at its lowest point in the morning, and your joints can feel stiff and less mobile. This means a higher risk of injury if you dive in too quickly. Furthermore, peak strength and power output are often slightly lower compared to later in the day. The key to overcoming this is a non-negotiable intelligent warm-up. Don't just jump on the treadmill. Start with 5 to 10 minutes of dynamic movements to increase blood flow and lubricate your joints. Think gentle joint circles for your ankles, hips, and shoulders, followed by full-body movements like leg swings and torso twists. Then, activate the specific muscles you'll be using. For a squat day, that means bodyweight squats and glute bridges. Finally, for strength training, use ramping sets. Start with just the bar or very light weights, and gradually increase the load over several sets. This prepares your nervous system and ensures your body is truly ready to perform safely and effectively. Section 2. Evening workouts. 4 hours, 7 hours. Now, let's flip to the evening. As the day progresses, your body undergoes a series of physiological shifts that create a prime window for peak performance. Between 4 and 7 p.m., your core body temperature naturally reaches its daily high. This isn't just about feeling warm. It means your muscles are more pliable, your flexibility is enhanced, and the enzymatic reactions that produce energy are more efficient. Simultaneously, your central nervous system is firing on all cylinders. This heightened neural drive means your brain can send stronger, faster signals to your muscles, allowing for greater force production and improved coordination. It's no coincidence that this is when most athletic records are broken. For strength, speed, and power, the evening is your biological advantage. This physical readiness is matched by a favorable hormonal environment. In the late afternoon, the ratio of testosterone to cortisol is often at its most anabolic. Testosterone, a key hormone for muscle building, is relatively high, while cortisol, the catabolic stress hormone, is on the decline. This creates the ideal state for muscle protein synthesis and growth. This is why many people report simply feeling stronger, more powerful, and more explosive during evening workouts. That feeling isn't just in your head, it's backed by your body's internal clock. This makes evening sessions incredibly productive for heavy compound lifts, high-intensity interval training, and any activity where maximal output is the goal. But here's the catch, and it's a significant one. Timing is everything. Pushing your workout too late into the night can seriously disrupt your sleep architecture. Intense exercise is a powerful stimulant. It activates your sympathetic nervous system, flooding your body with adrenaline and elevating your heart rate and core temperature. While this is fantastic for smashing a personal best, it's the exact opposite of what your body needs to wind down and enter a restful state. Trying to sleep while your system is still in fight or flight mode can lead to difficulty falling asleep, reduced sleep quality, and a feeling of fatigue the next day. So, how do you get the benefits without the drawback? The key is a strategic cool-down and a hard cutoff time. As a general rule, aim to finish all high-intensity activity at least 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to bed. This gives your heart rate and adrenaline levels a chance to normalize. Dedicate the final 15 to 20 minutes of your gym time to a deliberate cool-down. Focus on static stretching, foam rolling, and gentle mobility work. This actively signals to your nervous system that it's time to shift from a state of high alert to recovery. At home, continue the wind-down process. A warm shower can help lower your core body temperature as you dry off, and be mindful to dim the lights and avoid stimulating blue light from screens. By managing your workout window and prioritizing your wind-down routine, you can effectively harness the evening's performance-enhancing power without sacrificing the crucial recovery that happens during sleep. So, is one clearly better? Not really. Studies show that both morning and evening training can be effective. The real key is consistency. If you always work out in the morning, your body adapts and you get stronger in that time slot. The same goes for evenings. In other words, the best time is less about biology and more about what you can stick to long-term. For fat loss and overall health, consistency beats timing every time. Practical tips. So, how do you apply this to your own life? Let's break it down into actionable strategies. If you're a morning trainer, your prep starts the moment you wake up. First, hydrate. A large glass of water is essential to kickstart your system. Next, fuel. While fasted training has its place, if you feel weak, a small, easily digestible carb source like a banana can make a world of difference. Most importantly, warm up thoroughly. Your core temperature is at its lowest, so dedicate at least 10 minutes to a progressive warm-up. Start with light cardio, then move into dynamic stretches to prepare your muscles and nervous system. This is your primary defense against injury. If you're an evening trainer, your focus shifts to managing energy and preparing for rest. The biggest factor is caffeine. To protect your sleep, establish a strict cutoff time, ideally around 2 p.m. A stimulant-heavy pre-workout in the evening can sabotage your sleep, undoing all your hard work. Time your session wisely. Try to finish at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. This allows your heart rate and adrenaline to return to baseline. After your workout, prioritize a cool down with static stretching to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Also, be mindful of blue light from screens, which can suppress melatonin. And for anyone still struggling to choose, run a personal experiment. Try training in the morning for 2 weeks, then switch to evenings for 2 weeks. Keep a simple journal, track your energy, performance, and sleep. The data will guide you to the answer that best fits your unique biology and lifestyle. Ultimately, the perfect time to train is simply the time you can consistently show up. So, morning or evening workouts, which is better? The truth is, both can work amazingly well. Morning sessions support fat burning and habit building, while evening workouts often maximize strength and performance. The real answer? Choose the one you'll actually stick with. Consistency is king. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below. Are you team morning or team evening? And don't forget to subscribe for more science-based fitness content every week.